Hello beautiful, this is Joana Saahirah with another video inspired by dancers from all over the world. This one is another polemic video, potentially, like many of the videos that I shoot in relation to authentic Egyptian dance, self-discovery and empowerment. This one is about what is a true Oriental dancer. What is an Oriental dancer? And I'm gonna start by telling you there is no universal answer. I don't believe I am the owner of the truth or anyone else is the owner of the truth. What I'm gonna share with you is a few insights, okay, on why we need to redefine what an Oriental dancer is, and also what is my personal and professional definition of Oriental dancer based on 20 years of career in Egypt and around the world. So I'm not coming from a place of ignorance, I'm coming from a place of experience and knowledge and teaching, performing, lecturing in this field at the highest level for a long time. So you may take my definition of an Oriental dancer as it is. It is based on facts, but it's also based on my own observation and my own construction of what a true Oriental dancer is. So let's start with a little bit of a context. Nowadays, we don't see a lot of true Oriental dancers, and I'm not saying this with sadness. If you look at my face, you see I'm not particularly sad with that, although it harms me because I consider myself a true Oriental dancer. So if I'm not in fashion, of course that will harm my work, but I'm not sad in the long run if I look at the picture from above, because I know evolution does not happen in a straight line. Sometimes before we move forward, we have to go backwards. Sometimes in order to get way better, we have to get way worse. You know, evolution is composed of moving forward and moving backwards and stopping and getting worse and getting better and questioning and going back to the past and leaping towards the future. It is a very dynamic process. So I'm not worried in the long run because I know what we see nowadays, which is a very sterile, very masculine, very aggressive, very soulless kind of dance, is not a reflection of what Egyptian dance or Oriental dance will be in the future. It's just a phase, it's just a fashion, a stage, and it will pass. I am absolutely sure of that. Now, what is an Oriental dancer? I have observed and taught thousands of dances. I have danced, performed for Egyptian audiences for 8 years. Then I have performed for audiences of different countries and different expectations and different nationalities and cultures and mentalities for many years. So what I've concluded an Oriental dancer is, at its essence, is a bridge. Okay, an Oriental dancer is a bridge. A bridge between what and what? Well, it's a bridge between body, mind, heart and soul within herself. So if I'm an Oriental dancer, I am supposed to be able to build a bridge within myself between my physical body, the body that moves, the body that you can see moving with your two eyes, the mental body, my intelligence, my ideas, my decisions, my thoughts, my structure, the way I structure my dance, where do I go, what do I do, who am I? My emotional body, so my emotions, my heart, everything that goes through my emotional memory, and then my soul, my spirit, yeah, the energy that you cannot see but that you can feel. This is the first bridge that we can identify with a true Oriental dancer. If you're not able to make this bridge successfully, if you're a dancer who just works with her physical body, let's say, or a dancer who just works with emotion but no physical body, no mind, no soul. If you're a dancer who just works with your soul but there is no physical movement or no emotion or no ideas, no thoughts. If you're a dancer who just works with your mind, you're all ideas, all theory, but you cannot dance, you cannot do it, then you are not an Oriental dancer. In order to be a true Oriental dancer, you have to bring these 4 dimensions together and make them dance together. Yeah, make them coordinate themselves between themselves beautifully and organically and effortlessly. So this is the first thing I would tell you if you want to understand what an Oriental dancer is. She or he is a bridge between these dimensions. She's also a bridge between earth and sky. And I know a lot of you will think this is woo-woo talk, and that's fine. But this is my experience, okay? So what do I mean by a bridge between earth and sky? Like the god Hermes, who was the messenger of the gods, who brought messages from human beings to gods and from gods to human beings, an Oriental dancer is a daughter of Hermes. She or he is a messenger of the gods to humans and a messenger to the gods from humans. So we bring earth and sky together. We bring the physical world and the spiritual world together. We bring sensuality and soul together. We bring what we usually call profane and religious together. Don't forget that Egyptian dance at its core, in its origin, was and still is a ritualistic dance form. This was the dance of birth, of gestation, of giving birth, of fertility. So there is a very strong creativity energy in this dance, and there is no creativity if we don't bring the earth and the sky together. The earth being everything that you do, the material world, and the sky being the world of ideas, of dreams, of wishes, of visions. If you're only in one of these worlds, you will not create anything. You need both. You need the mother and the father. You need the mother earth and the father sky in order to create everything. Babies, books, dances, companies, boats, airplanes, everything. So an Oriental dancer is not only someone who is able to bring body, mind, heart and soul together, but she or he is also someone who can bring the earth and the sky together. Yeah, that's another kind of bridge. Also, an Oriental dancer, if she or he is performing, is someone who can move the audience. And how do you move an audience? You can move an audience in many ways, okay? You can move them with your ideas, you can move them with your feeling, you can move them with your sensations, you can move them with your movement, physical movement, you can move them with your energy, the things that exhale from you. You can move them with your experience. So a true Oriental dancer is someone who is so deeply in contact with life and with music, someone who is so able to be moved by life and by the music that she's able to move whoever is watching her or him. This is the ultimate definition. If you're an Oriental dancer who's on a stage or who wants to be on a stage and you're not able to move your audience, to make them feel something, to give them goosebumps, you're not really an Oriental dancer, not yet. I don't mean you will never be, I mean you're not there yet. Okay, so there is another aspect to this world of Oriental dance, or being an Oriental dancer, that has to do with actually affecting whoever watches you dance. And not because you're wearing skimpy clothing or you're wearing a beautiful makeup, but because you are moving from a place of truth, a place of humanity, a place of raw, real, present life. And that moves us. Remember that a dancer is always in dialogue with other human beings. So ultimately what we do when we dance is we dialogue, we communicate, we connect with other human beings. And human beings are moved by truth. They are moved by humanity. They want to see mirrors. Even if they don't know they want to see them, they want to see themselves in us, Oriental dancers. They want to see their courage. They want to see their strength. They want to see their pain. They want to see their worlds reflected upon us. They want to live an Oriental dance show or an Egyptian dance show, not only with a different perspective on Egyptian dance, but with a different perspective on themselves and on life. So for me, an Oriental dancer is more than a cute or beautiful dancer. using exotic clothes. Okay, an Oriental dancer is a magician, is really a creature between sky and earth, is a bridge, is a mirror, is Lilith, is a goddess and a human, all in one single person. If this is all too much for you, I understand. It is too much for me as well. But it is what it is, and all we can do as Oriental dancers and teachers and lovers is to honor this vision and to try to get as close to it as possible. I hope this video was inspiring in any way. Each of you will understand it in a different way depending on how much you know about Egyptian dance and how far you've gone in the craft. But ultimately, it will serve you as an horizon upon which you can build your own definition of Oriental dancer, of an Oriental dancer. I hope you honor it. I hope you go for this craft with an open mind and an open heart, and that you don't get lost in the trends and the fashions and all this diva competition mode that most dancers are living in today. That's not what Egyptian dance stands for, and that's not what an Oriental dancer is, according to my experience. Oriental dance is much more than the world of superficiality and contests and Facebook photos. It is divine and it is deeply human, and so are you. I love you. I hope this video will serve you in some way, and I will see you soon at Joana Saahirah's World. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on subscribing and click your notifications on so that you're the first one to know whenever I have new content for you. Check the links below this video to discover Joana Saahirah's World, my online school, my private online coaching programs, my books, my work around the world. I cannot wait to see you. Until then, receive my love, ashimi, and a kiss.